Xenoblade Chronicles released a critical acclaim on June 10th, 2010, and after a time of unrelease here in the West, finally was released to Westerners on April 6, 2012, with many critics and fan reviews alike praising the game soon after launch. Xenoblade Chronicles, even 10 years later, with its re-release, is still receiving critical acclaim, making almost any game envious of its success. However, with all its success, why is Xenoblade Chronicles a terrible game with everything going for it? First, let's talk about the good. Xenoblade has an amazing story that never keeps you from guessing what will happen next, even breaking typical standards almost always seen in JRPG games to the point of its release. And even while breaking so many norms, it still holds firm to its continuity and flow, allowing for the story to never feel as though it was just a gimmick. This story almost perfectly fits the world of Bionis and Mechonis, with every event almost feeling as though it was handcrafted for the setting it was built in. This being the case, it's almost no surprise that exploring the world also is exciting. You can see so many areas of interest for the storyline, as well as some monolithic sites, rivaling the 7 wonders of the world. Not to mention, the universal fun of finding secrets in this huge open world is always a great experience to behold. Xenoblade also has a huge emphasis on combat, creating a system that is unlike many that came before it, utilizing a non-turn-based combat system that focuses on positioning, deeper understanding of mechanics, and fast-paced interactions. This allows for a pretty seamless combat and exploration combination that allows for immersion deeper than other games can allow. This type of immersion can never exist in games with a random encounter-based system, with their abrupt change in scenery or camera angle when engaging into combat. Not to mention as well, the loot gained from most enemies allows for a gem creation system that is akin to many systems seen in other JRPG games of that time, allowing for such a deeper customization of combat that even I cannot deny its relevance and importance in a game such as Xenoblade. Even Xenoblade's side questing allows for a similar seamlessness seen in the combat, making it so any side quest that is in essence just a monster bounty will be completed after killing the monster only. Thus, no need to talk to the nameless annoying NPC that would give you the quest ever again after taking the quest. Xenoblade loves to shine its light on side quests that have you turn it into the NPC after the fact, which really incentivizes the player to get invested in certain side quests because of how they are presented. This is all before even mentioning that the side quest can have multiple paths and routes one can take, allowing for the player to make hard decisions that can really test one's moral compass. And this is not even in the main story. Xenoblade Chronicles, after all is said and done, has so much going for it. However, if you break down what it has going for it, you can start to see the flaws become readily apparent. A core gameplay loop is as follows: watch a cutscene, explore, side quest, craft gems, repeat. This core cycle never has any deviation at all, which, not to name any names, but some people would say that's repetitive and boring. And don't even get me started on the graphics. Whoo boy, are they, not to name any names, but some people would say that they're garbage. Even the Switch port, while it was a good attempt to correct the original's blatant disregard to anything aesthetically pleasing, it is a far cry from anything that should be calling itself a video game in 2022. Like, look at my favorite game of 2021. That was released in November, called Call of Duty Vanguard. I'm cringing thinking about the sheer audacity of this company called Monolith Soft to release a game that looks this bad even for 2020 standards. Overall, while the game has so much potential, it fails at all the important marks. While I see many people on the internet calling this the best game of all time or their favorite game of all time, you know, I just can't see that. Like, this is a game getting rewarded for minimal effort in a market that's the only thing that we see. And I'm sick and tired of it, dude. And that's the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Everything I said in this video is 100% serious. I 100% meant it. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button. If you hated it, smash the dislike button. If you liked me, subscribe. If you liked your...